All right, everyone. So here we are. What I'm going to do today is we're going to try to talk about the market here in Palm Coast. The market. We're going to look at condos, houses, and land. Those are primarily the sectors that everybody's asking us about. If I come in, where's what kind of if I bought a piece of land and I wanted to build, where can I buy? If I wanted to buy new construction, where are they building? And then if I wanted to buy an existing home or condo, where can I find those? So what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to look at what is really popping here in Palm Coast, which is new construction. I'm going to do a quick search on new construction before we get in and look at single family homes and condos and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I finally got the homes under construction here. And look at here, we got 38 homes that builders and a lot of these developments have put on the market on the MLS, so they're available for buyers. But basically what they're doing is they just basically built the home, and there's no input from the buyer basically, or there's no input from the buyer. They are basically just buying production homes. And let's take a look at where these are located, and we'll take a little map view here. And here we go. Okay, so here's where some of these homes are located. So this is this out here is Sawmill Creek, and you can see these homes here are 259, 259. Here's another one. Oh, Bishop Lane. Oh, there you go. Okay, 329. And let's see down here. Here's another home for 306. So these new homes are going for around 300, and that's all the new construction. Here's another one down here for 336. So what happens is that some of these builders, small, medium, and large, will build a spec home on a lot that they had purchased or whatever, and this is the kind of market now where there's not a lot of downside for these builders just to go out and build these spec homes and wait for a buyer to come around. So anyway, that is new construction, and I hope you learned a little bit about that. If you have any questions, working with these builders now is kind of interesting because they're putting in escalation clauses, and they're doing all kinds of things with regards to covering their hind end but the cost of building materials goes up. So that being said, if you wanted to go in and just buy a house, to be honest, and you knew exactly what you wanted, and you kind of done all your research. If you wanted to go in and buy a house from a production builder right now, it's really kind of like buying a car. You go in, although you don't get a whole lot of choices, so it's kind of buying a car off the lot is what it is. It's like buying a brand new car off the lot. The only thing is, in a lot of these developments, and some of my customers kind of they kind of don't like this part of new construction, and that is when they go into new construction, they clear out everything. They clear out all the brushes and trees and everything. So when they build these homes, it's just on a flat lot. So they put these little stubs, these little trees, these little bushes, and it's going to take 15, 20 years before you get any kind of mature landscaping. In some of these other neighborhoods, you have the bigger trees, you have the more mature landscaping, those types of things. That's something to think about. I don't know if it's important to you, but you don't realize it until you move in that there's no real mature trees in the neighborhood. There might be a park or something where they have some trees, but other than that, when they come in and do these big developments, they just clear cut. And that's kind of that. So that's the building situation here. Total active homes on the market. So this is going to give us a snapshot of the current homes on the market. and the area. And last time I checked, there was a little over 200. Now there's only 167. So up here, there's 167 properties in basically, the Flagler County area. All right. So here we are. If we zoom in, okay, so these are the houses that are available currently, and these are in all price ranges. But if we look here, 250. So let's take a look at this house at 250. It's been on the market for 50 days, and looks to me like it might be a little bit of a fixer-upper, but it kind of gives you an idea. Boy, I tell you what, if I see one more seafoam room in Florida, boy, that's a favorite color of Florida rooms, houses, interiors. So there you go, there's your seafoam kitchen. Okay, so this is 250. This could be possibly a good little family house. Looks like it already is a family house. So there's what you're seeing here. So we got 167 homes right now to choose from, and there are people coming in from all over. They're looking at these existing homes. Let's just take a real quick look at maybe down here in the Cypress Knoll area, where there's it's a public golf course. It's not a gated area, but we'll take a look at this one. And so this is a nice house, 450,000. So it better be nice. It's on a, I don't know what the view is here. Maybe we can see it's not much of a view. There's no golf course view. So I don't know. I mean, that's it seems to me like that might be a little overpriced. Total active condos as of today is 47 condos for sale here in Palm Coast. Not a lot. If we did it from list price, so we got the low on the list price here is 124, and then on the high is 1.5 million or 1.149 million, 1.5 million. So there you go. There's your 47 condos. Let's see where they're located. We'll take a quick look there. And so yeah, I mean, most of them are in this, down in these condo complexes along the river here, and then also out on the beach. So there you go. There's your condos. Here's one for 185. I don't know where they got those pictures from. Let's see here. Okay, there's a condo. So yeah, you're kind of on the intercoastal here. It's kind of nice, actually. So that's an option for somebody who's coming down and retiring and maybe doesn't want a house and, has a nice, this is a cool little condo, I think. What a beautiful view out the back. Well, that's kind of neat. All right, 185 for that. All right, now here's the biggie. So here's the, there, of course, there's, what do we have? 165 homes for sale, single family homes. We've got, 60 condos. There are people coming in from all over, and the last option, one of the best options for a lot of people is just to go ahead and buy a piece of land and build on it right away, or at least have it so that, in their long-term planning, they can come in and build at a later date, maybe when construction costs aren't quite so high. So let's take a look at what the land prices are here, and kind of where they're located, because you're going to have a lot more options for that. And then it's up to, then if you want us to, help you find a builder at some point in time, we can certainly do that. There's lots of builders here, small, medium, and large. So, it depends on, what lot you want, what kind of plan you want. and what kind of timing you are. I'm telling everybody right now that building in Palm Coast, just figure it's going to be 18 months from the time that you sign the contract to the time you can actually walk into your house. So let's take a look at land. Fun. Let's just take a look at a few lots here, because if you, let's say you go into one of the sections here, and let's take a look at this lot here. So this lot here is 60,000. That's going to kind of be your average, not average, but fairly average price is 60,000. Let's go over here. There we go. Come on. That's 55. So, you can have your 69, and then, it just depends on obviously where it's located, but lots have gone up substantially. They've almost doubled in price in the last year and a half or so. And here's, so you got lots of lots to choose from. So, anyway, I think that's an option for a lot of people. At least that was the option that I had. I bought a lot before I came down to Palm Coast. My realtor kind of set me up with a builder. He was a local guy. He did a nice job. He built my house and he built my mom and dad's house, and they're 83. It was quite an ordeal. It wasn't an ordeal. It went fairly well given the fact that, he was a local builder. I kind of started with him, and then I kind of had a good vibe with him. But he built me a really nice house. I'm really happy. It's the nicest house I've ever had. It's small. It's only about 1,200 square feet, but I love it. So a lot of people are buying these lots, and we can help you get a lot, and then the taxes are minimal on these things. So even if you wanted to hold on to it for say a year and figure out what the construction costs are going to be like, and say 6 months or a year, they might go higher, who knows, but they may also go lower. So, but at least you'll have a lot, and or if you're right away, you want to come down and you feel as though 60,000 isn't that much for a lot. It's certainly less than what I paid for my lot when I moved down here. And that might be something that you say, hey, listen, I just want to get a lot. I want to get a nice lot in a nice area of Palm Coast, and then I want you guys to hook me up with a builder. Sometimes you have your own plans. That you have a plan that you want to build. Something you want to build. Maybe it's your dream home, or maybe it's the design that you kind of always wanted to build. That was with me. I brought my plan down to a builder down here, and this guy that we got kind of hooked up with, and then he and then it all worked out really well. But on the flip side of things too is that one of my neighbors over here bought a lot in my neighborhood, had given $10,000 to a builder, and they were dilly-dallying around with the permits and getting approvals and all this kind of stuff. And pretty soon my neighbor said, listen, I just can't do it anymore. And it ended up costing them, they ended up getting $7,000 back, but it ended up costing them $3,000. And I asked him, I said, did you get a plan or anything out of this whole deal? And they said, no, we got nothing. So just, everybody hears about these stories. So what I try to do, what our team here in Palm Coast does is we try to figure out, and we've worked with enough of these builders where we know the ones that have good reputations of follow through, of getting the home built, and being really upfront with our customers. Because once we do the handoff to one of these builders, it's our reputation's on the line as well. So we want to make sure that you're getting to the right people and the kind of fit that would fit your particular situation. All these builders kind of work a little differently. Some don't like to deviate from the plans that they have, and some are totally custom. They'll take whatever you want and basically build whatever you want. So that's kind of the way things are looking here in Palm Coast as far as the market goes. Anyway, next time what we'll do is we'll go over the same kind of statistics and kind of keep you guys in the loop. If you're from out of town and you're watching our channel to see what's going on with the marketplace, you know, that's why we're here. That's why we're giving you all this information, and hopefully we can help you. Now hit the subscribe button and hit, you know, we have all of our information in the description box. Hit the subscribe button and that notifications bell, so that when we put out more videos, you're going to get notified. Also, call us anytime, text, call, email, whatever, and we can help you with whatever kind of needs you want. If you're thinking about coming in here to Palm Coast, we'd love to see you. It's a great community, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. So until next time, take care.